everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you'd like to see this makeup look, please keep watching. I wanted to do a sort of Victoria's Secret Angel / wedding makeup / Valentine's Day makeup, as it's wedding season coming up and obviously Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I hope you enjoy watching. Take care, bye! Okay, so I've prepped my skin, I've popped some moisturiser on and some eye cream, and now I'm just going to pop on my Chanel CC cream. This is really, really good if you pop this on under the foundation. What it does is it's got a bit of colour to it, so you can use it on its own as well. And I'm just going to pop this on all over just to even out my skin tone ready for the foundation. And I'm going to pop this on with a Tom Ford. It's a number 2 and it's like a cream foundation brush. It's really, really good. So I'm just going to pop that on there. I'm just going to pop a little bit all over my skin. Especially if you're getting married, you really want your makeup to last really, really well. Add a bit of a glow, and this is what this product will do. Okay, so I've popped that on all over my skin. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just evened it out slightly. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I've been using lately Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is called Light Wonder, and this is in shade number 4 Fair. So I'm going to be applying this again with my Tom Ford brush all over my skin, but leaving out my eye area. So I've popped all my foundation on, and I'm just really, really happy with this. It makes the skin look really, really dewy, photographs beautifully, and you can sort of build the coverage up if you need to. So now I'm just going to pop on some concealer. I really love the Nars concealer. This came out last year, I think, and it's called the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It took me a really long time to get hold of this. It was just impossible to get hold of colour-wise. I use the shade Light 2 in Vanilla, and I'm going to be popping this underneath my eyes and just under my brows slightly to highlight. So I'm also just going to pop a bit of the Nars concealer just down at the centre of my nose just to highlight. And onto the Cupid's bow here just to make my lips look a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to set it with some powder because obviously you really want your makeup to last on the big day, or if you're going out for a nice meal with your loved one or anything like that. So I'm going to use a powder by MAC. This was a limited edition one, but it's so pretty. I really like this one. I'm just trying to use it up at the moment before I buy new ones. And it's a sheer mystery powder. I would probably say it's quite similar to the MAC Select Sheer powder that you can buy all the time. Or you could try MAC blot powder as well, and I'm just going to apply that with a MAC 134 brush. So this is just a giant big powder brush, and I'm just going to swirl this in and pop this all over my skin to set my makeup. Okay, so I've just powdered and now I'm going to move on to my brows. Now I'm going to be using, I bought this the other day, I'm so excited. This is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. I follow her on Instagram and I've seen this being used in so many pictures, and it finally came out in the UK last week, I think. So basically it's sort of like what I used in my brows in my last video, which is the MAC Dipdown Fluid Line. But this is specially designed for brows, and this is in the colour Chocolate. So I'm just going to run that through my brows with a MAC 263 angled brush. Just like that. So this stuff literally doesn't come off. I think it's waterproof, I'm not 100%, but if you want something to stay on, then this stuff is brilliant, and it comes in loads of different colours as well. So I'm just going to do the other side. Okay, so that's my brows done. I'm now going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to use MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And this is a really, really good base if you're wearing eyeshadow and you don't want it to come off. So I'm just going to pop this on with a MAC 239 brush, which is a flat one. I'm going to pop that on all over the lid. Okay, so I've just finished applying Painterly, and you can just see how it just evens out the colour on the lids, it gets rid of any redness, and obviously it holds the eyeshadow on, which is really what you want. So now I'm just going to apply my favourite pigment, and this is MAC Naked. I used that in my last video as well. Really, really pretty colour, and that's going over Painterly. I'm just applying it with my MAC 217 brush. Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to be using, this is another MAC palette I've got, this colour here, which you can't really see it, it's sort of like a pinky, it's the sort of like a dirty pinky browny kind of colour, and it's from MAC and it's called Haux. So I'm applying that on my 217 brush, just dipping it in, and I'm going to apply this halfway into my eye. So I'm going from the outside in. Just like that, and then I'm just going to blend it with my blending brush here. So I'm just blending the edges in, and then I'm going to go in again with it, build the colour up. Okay, so I've blended both of those, so now I'm going to take another matte colour. This one is called Satin Taupe, which is this colour here. Really, really pretty, sort of taupey colour. It goes really well with purples and browns, and I'm just going to run that underneath my lash line just there with my 239 brush, so my flat one. And I'm just taking it up into the upper lid, just on the outsides. And I'm just going to blend it now. Okay, so I took Satin Taupe, like I said, underneath my eye, and I brought it up into the lid slightly. And I'm just going to take this colour here from my palette, which is called Sketch by MAC. And I'm just getting that on a really thin 212 brush, so even thinner than the last one I used. And I'm going to run this really close to the inside of my eye, just like that. I'm taking it up ever so slightly. Okay, so now I'm just going to apply Coffee Eye Pencil from MAC. This is a really, really nice brown colour. It smudges really well, and this is my favourite eyeliner that MAC sells, so I'm just going to apply this into my waterline. So I've just applied that just inside my waterline, just here. I really like a brown because sometimes black can just be a little bit too harsh. So a brown still gives the nice same effect, but it's just a little bit softer. So now I'm just going to finish off by applying MAC Vanilla Pigment. I put mine in a little pot like that, but it normally comes in that size there. This is a really beautiful highlighter. I like to use this on my cheeks, on my eyes. Just a really nice highlighter. So I'm going to apply that with my little brush, and I'm just going to pop it into the inside of my eye, just there like that. And then I'm just going to blend it out. So I'm going to finish off with just a little bit of eyeliner. I'm using my Dipdown Fluid Line. This is a gel eyeliner, it's waterproof and stays on obviously very, very well. And I'm going to run this just along my lash line, so this is just like a really dark brown. I'm just going to apply it with my 210 brush from MAC, so you can see it's very, very small and fine, which is what you want. So I've just flicked it out ever so slightly, and now I'm going to smudge it a little bit with my 212 brush from MAC. Just softens it a little bit. So I've done both sides, wrung it out a little bit, and now I'm going to be using my MAC in Extreme Dimension mascara, just in black. Okay, so my mascara's done now, and I'm just going to be applying my lashes, and I'm going to be using MAC No. 4 lashes. These are really, really pretty if you want a bit of length and some thickening and volume. So I'm going to put those on now. Okay, so that's one stuck. Just going to do the other one. Okay, so they're both stuck down. I'm just waiting for them to dry clear because you can probably see that the bonds are still quite white. Just really check that they're stuck down properly. You can always just pinch them together as well. So while I'm waiting for those to dry, because I'm going to just pop a little bit of mascara on them, I'm just going to do my blusher and contouring and highlighting. Now I'm going to be using my contour palette like I used in my last video. I'm going to be using these two colours here, and I'm going to be applying those with my favourite contour brush, and this is a MAC 109. So you want to be doing just under the cheekbone. Really make sure that you blend it as well. And I'm just going to put this on the sides of my temples, just here. Just because I've got a bit of a big forehead, so I just want to make it look a little bit smaller. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, by the way, my mirror is right next to it, so sorry if I look a bit rude. I'm also just going to do contour my nose just a little bit, so I'm just going to go under the tip here and down the sides. And then I'm going to take just a really light colour, just here, just on my finger, pop that down the centre. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a blusher now, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to be using a MAC one called Dame, and this is a really, really pretty pinky colour. It's quite light, it's not too dark, and it just makes the skin look really, really fresh. So I'm just going to apply that now with my 109 brush. I'm losing the plot. Okay, so just smile. Okay, so I've just applied the other side, so you can kind of see the light's really bright here, so you might not be able to see properly, but it's just like a really pretty pink colour. I'm now just going to pop a highlighter just along the upper cheekbone, just here, and I'm going to use MAC Vanilla. I'm just taking this on a fan brush. This is a MAC one, you can get this in MAC Pro stores, and I'm just dipping it in, and I'm going to run it just along, just above where the blusher is. I don't think it's picking it up very well, but it's just so pretty. I'm going to just finish off now, and I'm going to apply my lipstick, lip liner and lip gloss. I'm going to use MAC Dervish lip liner. This is just a really nice, pretty, sort of light pinky kind of colour, but it really defines the lips nicely. You don't have to be scared of lip liner. A lot of people that I speak to that I do makeup for are like, oh my god, lip liner, no way. But actually, if you get like a really nice soft colour, it works very, very well. So I'm going to apply now Angel lipstick. This is a MAC one again. I've literally just run out of it. I need to get another one. It's just a really pretty pinky colour, and I'm just going to apply this with my lip brush. So I'm just literally scooping out the last bit of this, and I'm going to just apply that all over. So I've just applied that all over, so you can just see it's a really, really pretty baby light pink colour. And I'm just going to tone it down a little bit because it is quite pink, so some of you might not like it. I'm going to use a lip gloss now by Bobbi Brown, and it's called Buff No. 4. I really love these lip glosses because they're quite minty, they don't feel sticky on the lips. I find they last really well, and they're just really nice colours, so I'm just going to apply that now. So it's sort of toned it down a bit, made it a bit less pink, but it still looks very pink on the camera, unfortunately. So everything's done now, but what I want to do now that my lashes are dry is I'm just going to pop on just a little bit of mascara just to blend them a bit more. I like my lashes to kind of stand out a bit, so you don't have to do that if you don't like them. And it just makes them pop a little bit more. So yeah, I hope you like this makeup tutorial. Like I said before, you could wear this makeup getting married, you could wear it for Valentine's Day, or if you just sort of like really pinky kind of colours. It's very pretty, kind of Victoria's Secret angel kind of makeup. Obviously I'm not a Victoria's Secret angel, I wish. So yeah, let me know if you want any other sort of makeup looks in the future. I'm going to be filming loads of videos, so I'd really like some feedback on what kind of videos you guys like to see. I hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye!